Prince Harry struggling with gulf between him and family, but King Charles told only he can heal chasm. Prince Harry has been resolute in his desire for an apology as a starting point to heal the damaging chasm between him and his family. The Duke of Sussex, 40, left the UK 5 years ago in a move that rocked the royal family to its foundations. There has been little sign of a thaw in relations since. With his wife Meghan Markle, 43, Harry launched a brutal attack on his family and the institution of monarchy, although he seems to have rolled back on that since releasing his memoir Spare 2 years ago. And it has now emerged that both he and Meghan are keen to see the rift healed. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. According to the Daily Mail's Richard Eden, Meghan's spiritual guru has said the pair are struggling to come to terms with the gulf between them and the other royals since their bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey and the publication of Spare. But Deepak Chopra has warned King Charles must take the first step to bringing the warring factions together. The Indian-American alternative medicine practitioner reckons all parties need spiritual guidance to bring an end to their feud. He said, "It would help if there were close alliances between the royals and spiritual help. I'll be glad if the king did get spiritual advice to solve the problems between him and Harry." Chopra also reckons the king would benefit physically from his help. The 76-year-old was diagnosed with cancer last year and is still undergoing treatment for the disease. Chopra said, "We know now that all chronic disease is accompanied by 3 things: inflammation, stress, and depression. Low-grade inflammation leads to every possible chronic disease, including cancer. Less than 5% of diseases are genetically determined. 95+ are epigenetic and can be influenced by what we eat, breathing, digestion, the voice of thoughts, feelings, relationships, social interactions." Prince Harry's paltry payout from Rupert Murdoch emerges as details of NGN deal revealed. Prince Harry received a relatively small payout from Rupert Murdoch's newsgroup newspapers, NGN, with sources close to the deal rubbishing claims he had cashed in. Harry settled out of court with the publisher of The Sun and now-defunct News of the World after he accused it of illegal story-gathering techniques such as phone hacking. Reports at the time suggested the Duke of Sussex had banked around £10 million in damages. But that has now been ruled out by insiders who say that was the total costs associated with the deal and Harry's share would actually be much smaller. Harry had pursued the case with former Labour Deputy Leader Lord Tom Watson. The Daily Beast reports a source close to the deal saying, "Any sum being speculated on was a total sum and includes damages and costs for the 2 cases, Sussex and Watson, and a majority, in the region of 75%, of the total figure is provided to cover legal costs." In fact, they estimate Harry's share to be somewhere in the region of £2 million, a figure described as paltry by the media outlet's European editor Tom Sykes. The figure is double what his brother Prince William is believed to have received from NGN in 2023 when he took similar action against the company. It has also been claimed NGN's full admission of guilt was key to Harry and Lord Watson agreeing to settle out of court. A legal source claimed the damages figure had been agreed a week before court proceedings started, but the sticking point had been Harry's insistence that senior NGN executives thought to have been involved were named. The Daily Beast quotes the insider as saying, "That was never going to happen." In the end, what NGN did, which was a very clever piece of lawyering, was to admit to wrongdoing that was already widely known about, and not admit to the cover-up. The source also ruled out criminal proceedings despite Harry's determination to bring those responsible to justice. They added, "Millions of police hours have been spent on this and the police need to get on to now problems such as young men being radicalized in their bedrooms as opposed to historic matters seen as basically affecting Prince Harry." Prince Harry's ex-girlfriend Cressida Bonos is pregnant. Conceived second baby with frozen embryo. On January 9th, Prince Harry's ex-girlfriend announced that she is pregnant with her second baby in an essay for The Spectator magazine. The child will be the second for Cressida, 35, and her husband Harry Wentworth Stanley, who she married in 2020 and with whom she shares a son, Wilbur, 2. I am now well into my second pregnancy. Having conceived through IVF the first time, we were fortunate to have another embryo stored away in a freezer, Cressida wrote. It is incredible that a tiny cluster of frozen cells, already alive, can survive, suspended in time for years. The science behind the process continues to amaze me. This second pregnancy is very different from the first, partly because I've been battling morning sickness, the actress and model wrote. I've never had it before and now feel like I've been swaying on a boat for months. Cressida described her second pregnancy as less consuming than the first, mentioning that she tried to detect the baby's heartbeat from bed. The Fear Itself podcast host also joked that she didn't compare her unborn baby's size to items in my fruit bowl each day, via a popular pregnancy app. And I don't stress over the pepperoni I had on my pizza last night. My 2-year-old ensures I don't have the time for any of these things, she said in reference to her son Wilbur. Cressida dated Prince Harry from 2012 to 2014 after being introduced by his cousin, Princess Eugenie. She was a guest at his royal wedding to Meghan Markle in 2018. And the Duke of Sussex later wrote in his memoir Spare about how Cress helped him process grief around the death of his mother, Princess Diana, when they were dating. I have mixed emotions about leaving the little space we've lived in for so long. I'll have lasting memories of us moving in as newlyweds, building our first home together and having a baby. Yet I'm equally excited at the thought of the next stage, she wrote for The Spectator. A royal author has claimed there is a reason King Charles won't reportedly answer Prince Harry's calls as reconciliation hopes are dashed. Harry had expressed his wish for his wife to join him on his journey, but it was his father Charles who put his foot down. Prince Harry facing some decisions about his role in life in 2025. This year has seen the Duke and Duchess of Sussex pursue more of their solo ventures. And according to royal astrologer Debbie Frank, Prince Harry will come to a crossroads in 2025. As the rebellious planet Uranus is due to hover over Harry's destiny point in 2025, he's facing some decisions about his role in life, where he wants to be and what matters for him personally, Debbie says. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.